Think we're good. So, Daddy, since you rolled yourself, I got a couple quick announcements before you get it going.
Go for it.
So today's the 1st of September, which means that for everyone that's supporting on Patreon, that you guys are probably going to get another charge here in the next couple days, so be aware of that. I put some stuff on the Patreon about the month in review. Pretty happy that we did 56 articles and almost 20,000 or 200, was it 20,000 words total on Word Anvil so far this month?
Yes, we did. Good job, you guys.
Yeah. But to go along with that, Dadik had a pretty cool idea about when your characters die. If you want to like work with me to like put everything together, and we'll put you guys up there on the Word Anvil. Push talk.
Like a memorial?
Yeah, so like
or obituary?
Or anything about your backstory that wasn't revealed that you wanted to eventually get out there, or anything like that. Cool way to share your character. Last rites.
I want all of Tops' kids' names up there.
I'll paste them in if you have one.
I do. I have
Oh,
a whole
God.
list.
Another cool thing that I saw in a video this week that I thought might be a cool thing for everyone too is I kind of do the same thing that a lot of DMs do, where we set up like 4 to 6 random encounters to the forest that we randomly roll that can be hit, but they're all usually negatives with the chance to be positive, so there's buffs and perils. But one of these DMs now was he was letting his players give him ideas on stuff that they wish to like get in the game, like buffs or things they wanted to meet randomly in the forest, and then he would add their buffs to the list, but whenever they added a buff he would also add another peril to kind of balance it out. If you guys have anything you're thinking about trying to pursue in the forest, or any kind of cool things you want to try to get that makes sense, I can add it to my list, but I'll also add another random fight encounter to kind of balance it out. I thought it was a cool thing. And now,
That's pretty cool.
you want to recap last week, sir?
Fucking guess. Someone else is rolling next week. Rolled myself 2 weeks in a row. Alright. So we woke from the 30-minute rest, short rest. Skalmad popped up, and he ended up killing Rue and Tops during the fight. We actually defeated him. Well, defeated him for now to reincarnate again. Then we shit. Forgot his name. I'm tired as fuck. Falstaff. Falstaff had the teleport spell all the way back to Rodar.
Yep.
And then from there we resurrected Rue. Top's spirit didn't want to come back, so we had a nice little ceremony for her out at this. Was it a mushroom?
Red mushroom.
Red mushroom. And then after that, Rin joined us to defeat Skalmad for personal reasons that she didn't explain.
I don't think Rin realizes that you're going to defeat Skullnet. I think she just wanted to get away from that. What is her husband's name?
Jebediah.
Right, the little one.
That little thing that she married. And I think that was basically it. We traveled back to help Perrin to the entrance to the cave. I think that's where we ended it, right?
Yep, Perrin had just made the portal to send you guys through.
Did I miss anything major?
Rue's now at the backseat. I don't know if you said that.
Oh yeah, Rue's at the backseat. I wrote that down.
Tabaxi hype?
Meow.
Cat dog.
Meow, meow, meow.
Looking like a goddamn cat dog or something.
So on this 39th day of Amsteel, which I'm hoping so bad that you guys kind of line up Halloween with my Halloweenish style holiday next month, that'd be sweet. It is midday as you guys are now walking through the portal with Perrin. And as the 5 of you step through the portal, you look around and see that Falstaff did not come with you. The portal closes behind you, and then the 5 of you and little Mushu are out in front of the gates once again.
Well, I guess the old man forgot to walk through the portal.
Or him and Perrin are getting giggity giggity.
No,
I honestly think it might be safe to leave him there.
Safer for us or him?
Well,
I mean,
believe
what
it
are
or
you guys
not, he can hold
thinking?
his own.
You guys took an old man on this voyage. Like, what is going on? Were you
No,
guys
no.
that hard up for
We didn't
people?
take him. He
I'll
just
pull out a chapter, like the chapter we had.
Ma'am,
from the
your
beginning,
husband is a gnome. How does that work?
and give it to.
You have no
It's
right to
very-
question.
He's very good with his hands.
The Nibbles chapter?
No, the chapter that we got from what's it called? Horrocks? Yeah. Telling us to go into the forest and shit.
Gotcha.
Oh, the charter?
Yeah.
Knights of the Crimson Rose. Is that what they were called?
Nope.
Nope. I don't even know where I got Crimson Rose from.
Cool name though.
The seal.
We were all assigned this charter, and I guess they assigned it to the old man too.
I think I got one of those. I remember burning it.
Yeah, you kept that? Weird.
Wait, can we hear him?
It gives us a sense of authority.
Who are you trying to hear?
I thought Falstaff was talking, but
Yeah.
we can't hear him.
Yeah.
He didn't come with us.
Nope, he's
He's
not
not
here.
Wait, are you... Is he trying to talk to you?
I'm losing my mind. The portal jump was a bit discombobulating. Just give me a second. And she like holds Mushu, strokes him, calms herself.
The lights shining through the cave just give you some light, so you guys can see a little bit, and you notice that the door that was once open is closed again.
Oh lord, here we go again.
Wasn't there those 2 big
Yep.
fat things? Yeah, those are gonna be fun.
Going up to this little peek hole, now that I have dark vision, can I see through?
Yeah, you can make out just a little bit, but there's nothing there of note. It just goes to the wall after a couple feet.
Alright. We're gonna do something. Oh, we get all of our spells back, right?
Yep.
I was dead. I had a nice rest, so
Yeah, you have all your spells.
hold on here. Hold on just a second. Get her. Alright. Now this is stone, right, that I'm looking through?
Yeah. Some stone, some dirt, some mud.
Can I use that spell on it and just make a door and just open it so we can go through?
Yeah, you can make a small passage there if you want to. 5 feet wide.
Let's do it!
You make a opening here for everyone to pass through if they wish to.
I'm gonna have Mushu check around the other side of the rock.
Bushu sees a wooden door that's been closed, and there's a small peephole in the door. And the water is rushing pretty quickly.
Can he see through the small people?
No, it's closed. It's one of those like doors where you pull the people open and look through, then you can close it again.
Oh, from the other side,
Yeah.
so he can't move it.
No.
Okay. I want to keep him out of the way of the people, so like if somebody opens it, they can't see him.
Okay. Got Jackson used with 13s. Rue with a 19. Noted. Rue, you peek around the corner.
1 second. There we go.
Well, that's an extra 10, so you guys are with a 32 stealth. So some 23s and some 22s and some 32s. Looking around the corner, Rue, where you once saw the Skaven, everything seems to be empty. The bodies have been removed.
Can I use my cat-like senses? See. Or notice if there's any like fresh tracks around here.
Yeah. Make a. Oop. You guys lag it all too with roll 20, or is it just me?
I'm alright.
Yeah, that seemed pretty good.
I'm fine.
Make a survival.
I will survive.
I have a feeling they were dragged like over here.
Yep, the bodies are dragged up to the stairs here and then down this way. And pretty blatant dragging marks. There's still some dried blood in the middle there, but everything else has been cleared for the most part.
How many days has it been?
Almost 2.
How long does it take for Skalmad to come back?
Good question. Guys, advance forward. Some large logs are in place, acting as bridges as the water flows furiously below. Everything's quiet though.
By the way, who has the other ring of the twins?
I do.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a good thing, but
Does the other person have to be willing? They do, don't they? To switch spots?
Yeah.
You
Not
guys
that
have
I'm
a
gonna be
special
mean or
word?
anything. It's still pineapples.
well, I mean, I'm usually in the worst situations of the group.
In honor, yeah. Well, in honor of Tops, our safe word is still pineapple.
Okay.
Should we go the same way we went last time?
No,
You
I
wanna
want to
think
die
so.
again.
I don't want to fight those fucking bad guys. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to, we
But they probably moved throughout. Probably more Skaven.
Down the corridor here, Mushu and Ren, you guys can peer through, and the water seems to flow very heavily, and then it opens up like a large cavernous area, forming a small whirlpool that you can see, and then the water shifts to the north.
You think they use these water channels to move around?
I mean, looking at the water, if it's moving, like, is it rapids or is it just really fast current?
Very fast current.
There's only one way to find out,
Coming across the corner, you
but I'm not gonna do it.
the two of you stealthily see again your old friends. The high ledge dividing this cavern, just like you did before with the Fomorian. Standing in front of the large pile of skulls. He has tangled strands of white hair that come off his ugly head. He holds a crooked staff, and he's pacing around this giant mound like he's giving some kind of like religious sermon, muttering to himself quietly. And then the fat flab giant is sitting there in the corner with his head looking in this direction, and he seems to be gnawing on a large thigh bone of some kind.
My goodness, that is horrendous. Let's kill him.
Thought we were trying to avoid these guys.
Yeah. I'd like that. But
I have
you
some
guys-
sense of frustration. I wouldn't mind letting it out on these guys.
Do we have a plan, or is Rin just gonna run in the middle of them?
Rin,
She does that a lot.
don't go.
It's too late. She's already gone.
Alright. I'm gonna go this way. Do I hear anything? Except the water?
Make a perception. Well, with the 22, it seems pretty quiet. You could almost hear the flab giant gnawing on the bones with the 22 from there.
Damn.
It's angrily just.
Gonna walk back. Say, I don't hear anything on the other side. It seems like it could be clear.
Well, take a vote. I don't care either way.
I don't really either.
Rin, come back here.
What? I can't hear you.
Should I shoot her?
Yes.
She'll
Oh,
hear
you're
that.
not gonna shoot her.
Can we offer as a sacrifice?
Maybe.
That's just her thing.
Do whatever you want.
What is taking you guys so long? Come on.
See, we're trying not to die, because we've already had 2 people die in here. We're trying to be more
Here,
thoughtful about the process.
I think we should go.
Those things are the reason your 2 companions died earlier?
Nope.
No.
But they'll be the reason why 2 more will die this time.
Come on, let's just go the other way.
Alright, let's go.
You guys slowly back away from the chanting Fomorian and the feasting flab giant. Crossing the bridge on the other side.
I'm gonna look down.
If we fight that guy, you have to play the Rick and Morty song.
What
Find
the...
Flick my
Sad
flabby
one.
oh.
Oh, the Terry folds.
As you come to this room, Jax, you notice that what once had a lot of Skaven inside has been cleared out for the most part. A lot of the belongings and the meat is also gone. It looks like they retreated deeper into the cavern after your first assault.
Looks like they might be ready for us now.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'd probably look out for traps. I went walking through.
I think I see
I remember
them.
last time that guy was scrying on us. I hope he doesn't feel our presence.
I'm sure he knows we're here.
They did last time.
I'm not a stealthy individual. I don't think I should open that door.
I'm gonna look through the door.
Doesn't
Because
Ren
there were
have
holes
like
in
a
this one, right?
like an amulet that can detect scrying or something like that?
It protects against.
Protects from
Just protect-
her from
Right,
being
they
seen.
can't
Doesn't
spray
give her
on
any
me.
They
indication.
can't see her, but they can see you guys. It only protects
Am
her.
I able to...
Doesn't blow hot.
Looking through the...
Oh, they can't see me, so I'm like invisible.
as you
Put one down here.
you are standing right next to us, so I don't know how much that's gonna help you.
What's your dark vision? 60?
120.
Okay. Nice. You can peer almost all the way to where you first fought Skalmad, and from the looks of it, nothing seems to be moving or alive in this corridor, or where the old, the first camping was with the rat ogres in the Skaven.
Alright. Can I try and open this door quietly?
Make a sleight of hand.
Okay. Nope.
There's a what's that? Too loud as you open the door. You wait for a second after pushing the door open, but you hear nothing. And then from behind you, you just hear the flab giant again.
Thing's fucking disgusting. Peek around this corner too.
Where you once fought the cool looking rat golem, his den is empty. You do see a couple small rats, maybe 6 inches, rushing around eating little remains of whatever is left in this little area, but there's nothing to note in there.
Might as well go all the way up here then. Wrong side. There we go.
Peering back into this corridor, the first thing you notice is all the once burning bonfires are extinguished. All of the meat and garments and stuff has also been taken away. It's almost like they packed up their encampment and left. But as you peek around the corner, you get a slight chill that kind of runs up your spine.
That's what I felt when you guys were passed out. And then Skalmad popped up.
Hmm.
Was that an actual scrying attempt, or was it just a feeling we get?
Get ready for round 2.
Make a...
Ah.
Let me see here. See if... Because you're a... Make a wisdom saving throw. Use.
Nope.
You're not sure if it was a scrying attempt or if you just got like a cold gust, which has been really cold to make you shiver.
Yeah. I think Mushi's checking out that cavern.
Peering into the cavern, you get the sense that it wraps around to the flab giant. There's a couple discarded bones and rotted meats around the corners of the stairs going up, but nothing really stands out. Just circles back around.
So don't cross the bridge.
As you guys are coming around this corner, there's a slight purple glow that emits around this a light source is shining off around this little corridor here. A soft
You should
lavender.
go check it out.
I'll go to like the nearest corner, try to peer around.
As you peer around, you see what's giving off the glow. They're these great luminous puffball fungus that are just scattered all throughout here on the floors. They're almost 1.5 feet tall. They're these, you know, the things that you blow in the summer, the white things, and they would like float off. They look kind of like that, but
Dandelions?
purple.
Or called.
I can't think of what they're called either.
I think they're dandelions.
Second
Yeah,
stage of dandelions. Whatever the fuck they're spreading their seed.
Yeah, they're just these large purple fluff balls, puff balls, and they're just giving off this
A
Just
purple
kinda-
dandelion
glow.
at the height of its sexual prowess.
Gonna assume we shouldn't touch.
Yeah, I feel like they emit like poison puffs of gas.
Rain, I feel like you're gonna be the one to touch them, so I'm gonna tell you not.
But they look so pretty.
See,
Oh
I've
my
only
gosh.
known you for like an hour, and I can already tell.
I mean, wouldn't if I could like get them to like stay like they are, I could put them in my
If you
hair.
touch one, I will shoot you in the foot.
Well, that will set off a whole bunch of the other ones. I think that's kind of productive. And you're really hostile, little guy. My husband is just so happy all the time. I don't know why you're so grumpy.
Pull out my bow.
He will actually shoot you.
Yeah, sure, restraint. Just put it down to the side.
Falstaff's talking in Twitch chat.
I'm gonna try to move throughout, staying as far away from them as I can.
There's a pretty good corridor that you guys can walk through, as long as you're mindful not to touch them. It's almost like walking through an antique shop, being careful not to break anything.
Rin's the bull.
As you guys are making your way deeper into this corridor, up ahead, maybe 100 feet, you hear. Where's that use vision at? Let me see here. Okay, you can see in there.
Shit.
I see everything.
Fuck.
What you make out are these like little gremlins with one eye, and they're just hopping around on two hind legs. And from what else you can see is what appears to like open up into another large cavern is actually the floor of a sinkhole. There's overpasses that go up 60 feet here, and then another one that you can sort of make out there. There's rough walls, and the stream bounds furiously on the west side of it, as one of these weird creatures are looking into the river, and looks like he's trying to grab fish out of the stream as it's going by. There's also a large stone wall like before, right here, that you can barely make out. And another one of those creatures is bouncing up and down around an opening here. They don't notice your presence though. Only you can see these guys right now.
I'm gonna describe them though. Goddamn gremlin monsters with big green eyes.
So how are we gonna handle these guys?
Are they little?
They're a little
they-
shorter than you, Datic.
I said they're little.
About 3.5 feet. Bless you.
Sorry.
Gesundheit.
It's a poisonous spores.
Do I hear more than just those two, or not sure?
With the 13, you hear the two that you can see, and it sounds like there might be a couple more to the north, but you're not sure how many.
So how about we sneak up close enough and just get a sneak attack on them?
Alright. I think that's the best decision in this tiny corridor here.
Wait, I got an idea.
Are you gonna like fucking
Get ready.
climb the walls?
Wait, can you explain the idea
Meow.
first?
Meow.
Well, while she does that, can I
Face-
cast fuck, where is it? Greater invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move like up here. And kinda hug the wall.
Okay. So you're meowing really loud to get their attention?
Meow. Meow, meow, meow.
I'm just face palming.
Any
I don't know if that's a
reaction
good.
from
So as you're meowing loudly,
Watch your wisdom be like 1.
the creature that's at the river or trying to grab fish out of the stream and it turns and cocks its head, looks over in that direction, and then it turns behind itself. Does anyone speak Undercommon?
Ooh.
Nope.
Nope. Last character.
Nope.
You hear and then they both step forward. And they both seem to be readying themselves and kind of looking down there, trying to peer into the darkness. See, but they don't see anything yet. But they're just both looking down the corridor. You can see them both. And as you move closer, there's another one up 60 feet up on the cavern. You can see the door that's holding the in this wall here. It's closed. It's a wooden door. And then this cavern reaches to another bridge to the north. And the stream continues up. But both Nothic are now looking down the corridor. Not sure what to make of it yet because they look puzzled. But they're also you can get the sense. Actually, you just make an insight check.
Damn you. Oh my god, one sec, everything's double clicking. No clue.
That is a weird problem.
With the 4, they seem scared.
It would be a good something I could do. Could turn into like a giant octopus and go into the water and then come out from the other side.
Surprise, bitches!
I'm gonna step forward where I can see the one on the right. Yeah, I can see him from right there.
Okay.
Dark vision. And I'm gonna take 2 shots at it.
As soon as you step out, he sees you.
Fuck.
But give you both attacks. Both hit. The initiative.
Yeah.
22.
What? Fucking clicked it and it didn't do it.
22?
22.
Yeah, okay. At least I got the 9.
Look at all these deuces. Make sure I got everybody, and I do. And up first is Rue.
Do we lose Ren in
I
Discord?
suppose your plan was better.
Did?
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh, she followed Discord? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, if I move here and I kind of look, can I see this guy up here? Or is cavern?
He is out of your view.
Alright. After taking those shots from the bow, does that guy look beat up a little bit?
He has 2 good-sized arrows sticking out of him. But
Does he look angry,
He
or
looks
does he look
more-
like, oh shit?
he looks more frightened than he does anger. gonna do?
I'm gonna cast. It's not.
Okay. Strength save. 16? I think it's a success.
I'm 16.
Yeah, so you passed.
I thought that if they get the same or lower.
No, it's passed.
No, it's passed. You're playing for a year, woman?
Well, it's like armor class, right? Like if I have the same armor class as their hit, I still get hit.
Yeah. And then he rolled 16 to pass, and he passed. So the earthing grass explodes out of the ground under this Nothic, and he looks down and he sees it, and he rolls out of the way, tucks and rolls.
I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on that one.
Okay. That's a hit. For 10.
That'll be my turn. He has 10 movement feet less this round.
Now you're invisible, and you know you're invisible. But after you use that ice beam, both Nothic turn and look at you, that you can see. And then the one up here looks down at you. And they're all peering in your direction.
So I get the sense that they have True Sight.
They do. And the one that's closest to you gonna step forward 10 feet. And his eye is going to glow, and he's going to rotty and gaze you. Make con save.
Oh god, this shit already?
His bright green eye turns a dark red. But you're able to succeed and shrug off his gaze.
Wait, do I succeed?
Oh no, you failed.
It's DC
Yeah, you're right.
12.
You're right, you failed. 14. 14 necrotic. And roll another con save for your concentration. And now you got me thinking backwards because of Shawnee's talk. Oh no!
No, they already saw me anyway.
Second Nothic steps forward, feeling a little more engaged now that he sees his friend is stepping up, and he's going to look at you, Use, and he's going to cast a weird insight.
What should I do? Charisma check?
Well, that's weird.
So you make your charisma deception check against his insight check.
I can't get higher than a 12. No.
He failed.
Does he get the... Okay.
That accept.
Yay! Fuck Q. Take a few steps up. I'm gonna shoot the same one, twice.
Okay. Miss hit.
Then I'm gonna take a step over to the left so they can't see.
Do you want to drop pass out trace?
Oh yeah, drop.
Rin's up. She here?
She died.
It's not.
But she's casting spells. Just in case she doesn't know.
Oh, she didn't change tops yet.
I think that was the left one.
The left one hits for a 6, and she also pushes it back 10 feet. This Nothic Comes down. Goes to there. He's going to Rotting Gaze at use.
Holy shit, Luke, come on.
No!
God damn it!
8 necrotic.
That's not bad.
Jax. Your can like super loud for some reason when you squeeze it. Is that my mic or your mic? Shauna.
Hold on, I want to try something. Let me look up the spell to see the range.
Holy shit balls.
Alright, I'm going to entangle them.
Okay. We got strengths.
Right on them.
Left one, middle one, and right one. Three,
All
three
failed.
fails.
Yep. And then I'm going to step back. How much is that? How do you check?
All three Nothic are standing there, and vines explode up from under them and wrap around their bodies and pull them tight. They're all restrained. Root.
Alright.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I suppose when they're entangled, they get advantage against an ability where I leave them.
What are you doing?
Like if I wanted to move their bodies,
Yeah.
probably wouldn't.
No, they're restrained. I
Right.
cannot move.
Probably shouldn't use because. Level 1's
I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
I'm gonna use that on the closest one.
All right. $18 hits.
It's gonna be cold damage.
16 cold. Drops him, and his lifeless body just falls and is being held up by the vines. Use.
I'm going to twin spell both of them with a Ray of Frost. Left and right.
Okay.
Then I'm moving kind of over there, out of their sight. Or one of their sights.
So attack rolls have advantage, so 9 on the left one, and the right ones are critical. 26. Your left one hits the Nothic as he's trying to cover and hide from the blast, and as it does, the right one kind of looks over at the Nothic and looks back at you, and you catch him right in his giant eye for the crit.
Eat it.
He's going to try to escape with his action.
You did it.
And
that Ray of Frost reduces their movement speed by 10 feet, not to 10 feet.
gonna move there. Static.
Step out again, play like a bitch. Come where
Which one yet?
the closest one to me. That one.
Both of your shots from the grandfather bow connect, and the second one drops the Nothic as his body just falls lifeless to the bed of vines.
Can I go a tree?
Can? Do you want to?
I want to go a tree. Yep, tree.
Jesus. Now my question is it a 5-foot tall tree or a 5-foot wide tree?
I can't remember. Let me see what the
I think it was wide. I think we talked about this before.
Yeah, we did.
Wide. That'd be a shrub.
5 foot wide would be a pretty damn big tree.
Six foot tall, five. Yeah, that's the size right there. That was that whole 5 foot square. It's 6 feet tall.
Damn.
Guys, did you see? I made a tree.
Wow.
I'll step back.
Pretty tree.
Or ends up. Even on
That's
bushes.
amazing! Like those gnomes that make the cookies in the trees.
Shoot him in the foot next turn.
I don't know, it's some weird things.
And you can take 2 shots with your Eldritch Blast too when you use that, Ren.
Okay. I want to use calm emotions on Daddy.
No, don't do that.
Uh-oh.
Okay, cast it.
Oh my god.
Make a Christmas save throw, Datic.
I think I have. I do. Gnome cunning.
You have advantage. Alright. You have advantage on the saving throw.
So you are a gnome.
Right?
You shrug off the effects of the calm emotions.
And I flip her off.
You might have pissed him off even more.
So hostile. I don't
Angry about
understand. Look at that cute little face.
Jax is up.
Oh. Use my full 30. Then I guess just try to entangle him again. Since company went for him after that. Fuck.
He rolls out of the way as the vines shoot up under him to try to grab him.
I'll flip him off.
Covers up. The Nothic's starting to run away.
That's difficult terrain. Where is that now then?
Your abrasiveness is rubbing off on Jax. Alright. Let's,
That puts him down.
You-
As he's
Alright,
trying to
get rid of
escape,
him.
your fireball hits him in the back and he just falls and splat.
I singed some of Dad's beard hairs.
Jesus. He's gonna.
I'm going to shoot fucking everyone.
Gonna
shoot
go
your
look
foot,
down
make a
this
trigger.
corridor.
This corridor next to you seems to stretch for hundreds and hundreds of feet. Just a slow corridor going deeper into the cave.
Just want to examine this tree I made.
Yeah, I
Like
was
a
gonna
proud-
touch it.
Like a proud dad.
It is a pretty tree.
Is the walls up to the ceiling in this one too?
The wall in front of you is 10 feet high. So you can pop up, look over if you want to, but
I'll do that.
I'm gonna pluck some leaves off the tree.
Hey, can Mushu see Dadak for being a bull, a minotaur? Like, can he sense that he's not what he is?
No, he has nothing that'll let him know which way he is. Looking down, you see 4 humanoid bodies and the body of a horse that looked to have been half eaten. Seemed to be
Do
a
I
food
recognize
source.
this horse?
It looks like the dead body's riding the horse.
You personally do not recognize any of the 5.
Oh
Can I
god.
sneak up this way?
I gotta ask, is that an Edmund clone? Does it look like the moon's blinking in the forest?
You're the only one that looked.
Oh shit! Let's look at him. Let's look at his face.
Rue, you open the door, and in front of you, you coming from Hollybrook, notice these are some of the farmers from Hollybrook that have been taken.
Oh no!
You see a couple people that you've noticed, or you've known in your youth, that you've seen around town.
Gonna peek up this way.
So going north.
This was southeast of Sapphire Lake, wasn't it? Where we went into?
It was. Jack says you look to the north.
Alright.
It opens up into another corridor with stairs leading up out of this almost pit that you guys are in, deeper into the ground. And then on the edges of this corridor, there's hundreds of small bones and mats of fur that are just clustered in piles.
Can I just like look at these bodies, see if I can get something to bring home to their families?
Make investigation. With a 25, you rifle through a lot of the bodies. They've mostly been picked over. You find a lot of teeth that have been like ripped off inside some of the bodies.
Ooh.
But in one of the bodies, you find a small silver locket. And no, this isn't Pulp Fiction. It's not a possess.
God damn it. Everyone has to kill Rue now.
There's a small silver locket. And inside of the locket, as you open the locket up, there's a picture, and you see the human man. Looks to be in his 40s. He has brown hair, brown eyes, wearing pretty simple farmer garment. He's next to a woman and a small girl, which to be his wife and daughter.
Oh. Well, looking at the other farmers, can I take a mental picture?
I can't hear you.
I said, can I look at the other farmers and take like a mental picture?
You can.
Be like, hey.
See anything special down there?
Yeah.
The rapids are heavily flowing to the north, but it looks like it goes up to a cavern, and then there's a small bank on the north side there.
You can always turn into that octopus.
If you wanna.
How tough is the ground here too? Is it like a hard cavern floor, or is it
No, it's one. It's like
That makes some
you
dirt
mean
and
there.
mud.
dirt?
Um,
I don't want to leave their bodies here and let these monsters feast on them.
Well,
So while
we
they're
can kill all
doing
the
whatever
monsters.
they're doing,
how strong is
Put them in the current.
It's moving pretty quick.
I'm gonna just mold the earth.
We can float
go.
on their bodies down the current.
No, that's worse. They're gonna be all dead and purple and bloaty.
That more buoyancy.
She says I'm hostile.
That's true.
I'm not hostile.
Oof.
That's not hostile. That's in
Well,
I don't even know the
Rue-
word.
or
I'm gonna
Rin-
bury these with my cantrip.
Okay.
Can
Wow.
Mushu fly over the water and get to the chest without getting caught?
He can fly over you.
but I don't think he can grab what's in the chest.
Before Mushu does that, I use my Eagle Claw boots. I use 2 charges of it
Okay.
and just walk across.
Static clicks his heels like Wizard of Oz and walks across the water as Mushu flies next to him.
And I flip them off as I'm walking. So each time I spend a charge, I get an extra 10 feet, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so spend 2 charges, so an extra 20. So that's 45.
When you get to this part of the stream too, the water pretty calm and
Chilled
you
out.
can almost swim the rest of the way.
I continue to walk. Flip off Mushu.
In front of you and Mushu, you see a submerged treasure chest coffer half sticking up out of the dirt. What happens when you drink too much beer, you get burpy.
Mushu, grab that. I take a few steps back.
I want Mushu to hiss at him and get his stinger ready.
Oh, Ren too, you also have the ability to speak through Mushu. And it comes out as your voice if you want to. So you can talk to Dadik from where he's at if you need to. And you can talk to her from Mushu too.
I will shoot you, little fucking demon. Gotcha.
I'm not gonna let your little Napoleon complex affect my Mushu.
Investigation.
I just use like that dad technique, like when he's watching TV, and just ignore.
I want Mushu to sting him.
With a 10, you do not notice any traps.
So there's no traps?
With a 10, you don't notice any traps.
Is it locked?
Are you gonna try it? I need Dadik and Mushu to make deck saves.
Shit.
Mushu's dead. Rip.
Poor Mushu, he's got 7 health. Oh, and he failed. No. So as you were looking for traps, you did notice that the latch under the chest has a small rig on it, and as it does, a flare sparks, and then a fireball shoots off into this middle of the room, filling the entire room. Mushu takes 31 points of damage and is disintegrated. And you take half, so you take 15 as you roll out of the way trying to dodge the flames, and some of it singes your back, but then you slowly see the flame start to fade that's under the chest. And you
From where I'm standing, I scream, "You goddamn bloody little gremlin!"
you pat out the flames before it recedes back to the chest to disarm the trap.
Once I realize I'm safe, you just hear a gnome busting out laughing. I open the chest.
I
Inside,
was worried for him for a second there, but I
250
guess
gold.
not anymore.
Worth.
250 gold.
Quick math. Okay, I'll jump back in the pool or the water. Where's it get heavy? Is that the edge?
Yeah, as soon as you get like right here.
I'll just use my boots again once I get close to the edge. Go back across.
Data comes walking across the river, and the rest of you notice that Mushu is gone. Not following him.
I guess it's revenge for that old man.
Old man.
Don't worry
Yes,
about it.
that thing killed an old man.
Oh. It is a demon.
Do I notice anything in this room?
Hey, you guys don't know that.
Besides the small bones and the massifer, nothing really sticks out.
You guys ended up confessing that after a while.
Well,
We didn't
Wasn't
know
real.
where it happened. We just knew that he killed someone.
You don't know the whole story.
Going north, you eventually see what looks to be a large iron door, which has been different from every other door you've seen so far. But this door is made of iron and looks very sturdy. As you guys continue north, all you can hear is the rushing sound of the stream.
do I hear anything on the other side of the door?
As you guys get closer, you hear what seems to be just a large amount of water on the other side of the door. Nothing else sticks out though.
Someone else want to do the honors?
Why are you so afraid to open doors?
Because I'm not good with like sleight of hand.
Oh.
Locked?
It is unlocked. Just a well-made iron door.
Guess I'm gonna try and push it open.
Great.
If I can.
I'll help him.
Pushing open the door, it opens up into a dark lake and a large cavern. Streams are emptying from the west and the south. There's two stretches of dry land.
Okay, I had, I think, a 14 stealth roll a while ago. Did that one still apply, or am I just kind of standing there dumbly now?
Well, as you open the door and you see this stuff, you peer into the darkness. You hear a large sniff, like a, and then you hear, "You're not rats, nor are you Fomorian. I would wonder what brings such a nice change of my diet to my doorstep, but it is not wise to question good fortune." And you guys see this large dragon with no eyes is laying on the banks. And he doesn't look at you, but he just kind of peers over. But he has these black spikes all across his body. And his eyeless head swings from side to side as he sniffs. He's almost eel-like as his wings aren't there, but they come down in like really small wings. And he has two legs in the front, and then he has two hind legs and a large tail. And with that, we have our first skill challenge.
What?
In the chat. So deal with skill challenge, the group must make skill checks to accumulate more successes and failures. So you can either just fight this dude, or you guys can try the skill challenge. And to do the skill challenge, the group needs to offer up to me, the Dungeon Master, which skills they would like to use to try to persuade the dragon, defuse the situation, and escape. However you want to handle this. But this is a very large cave dragon that smells you, knows you're there, and is interested in you.
Well, if I just have to offer a skill, I'm going to say persuasion.
Could I do animal handling?
Yeah. How would you use animal handling to help?
Calm down the dragon. Show that we're not enemies. We're not trying to go into his territory.
Okay. The use, and also keep in mind that I didn't put it in there because I'm dumb, but each person, like, you can't all offer up persuasion, so each person has to offer up a different skill.
So roll for these.
Yep. So once everyone says what they're going to offer, we'll do rolls. We got Jax for animal handling.
Well, I'm pretty useless. Let's see.
And you can think outside the box. I mean, you could, if you can justify a skill, like if you can say Arcana would be this, or I don't know, whatever would be that, and you can give a good reason of why you think that skill would be used, then go for it. So all 5 of you can choose a skill that you can use if you want to.
Can I do investigation and find his weak spot, like the source where he's the softest? Or am I confused on how this works?
It's the right idea, but I don't know if that would help you.
That one.
It would help us if we were
If you wanna-
to fight
if you wanna
him,
fight it,
but
it
we're
would help.
trying to defuse
Yeah.
the situation.
Can
No,
I
we're
use
try- we're-
survival? And case I would make is, would I know anything I don't know, about the dragon to help use, maybe persuade him?
Okay.
Give him information?
Would this be something where I could pitch in to help prove, maybe?
And God, I don't know what I would put as this. Probably be.
You cut out.
I said I'm not exactly sure what skill this would be. It'd probably be persuasion. Like, kind of dwell on his ego being a dragon, like
You could do history.
why
if you're-
he's sharing his home with these lowly rat creatures,
Whenever you have
and we'd help clear it out.
yeah, persuasion and you have deception.
Like
I think you're using deception
for it.
or using
Ooh, my deception is
I'm doing
awful.
Persuasion.
persuasion. You could do deception.
I want to use history.
I have health and I have medicine. I have nothing that would be good in this situation.
How would
Well,
you
you
use
can try-
I'm not-
You can try to say, like, with health, that we're not good to.
Can I do wait. Can I do like a history and just kind of go off like his ancient age and build up his ego
You can.
and make him
But
feel
did you hear Renda say she wanted to use history?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Listen to your
Okay,
party.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Your group.
I got
Work
nothing.
together.
Okay, wait. If you need history, I've got this same for Arcana. So you can have history, and I'll use Arcana.
Those two work together for dragon knowledge.
Yeah, there we go. Me and Rin will really make this guy, or really inflate his ego. There we go.
So the DC is set by how well you make me think that your skill will help the situation. So
Okay.
if you just want to say like, I'll use history to find out something I can about this dragon to help, then I would say, okay, it's a moderate one. I'd probably give you like a DC 15. Or like your ranger is talking about using survival to see if he knows anything about the cave dragon that you guys can use in your persuasion. I'd probably make that like a 10. Does that make sense? So how well you think outside the box and describe your skill
So
is how low the DC goes.
Well, if we talk together and correlate our skills, I mean,
Mhm.
the higher our DC is going to be, but each one is individual.
The higher DC is how well you can
Right.
tell me that you think your skill will help you.
So if she knows a history of the dragon, I know what magic it used, so I'll know what magic can be used on it, I guess. What can be used from it. What exactly is Arcana?
Loren's going on
Sure.
Arcana, Aru's going History. I'm gonna get your guys' name mixed up now, I feel like.
Yeah.
Rin and Rue, god damn it, why?
Rue and Roki.
Rue, Roki, Rin.
So the five of you see this cave dragon sitting there smelling and staring at you as he said the words, "You're not rats. Such a nice change to my diet on my doorstep, but it's not wise to question good fortune." And with that, Rue and Rin rolls Arcana, Rue roll History.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
God
Ooh.
damn.
Static roll Survival, Jax roll Animal Handling.
Yeah.
And then Use roll Persuasion last, as they tell you all this information.
God damn it.
We tell Use all the information and he has to speak
was
to the
just
dragon.
Fucking
He
old.
blew it!
I don't even know what's going on.
Well, you guys got 5 passes.
Wait, do we have any meat left?
I mean, I don't think we need that right now.
So you are going to successfully pass the skill challenge,
Great.
and then how do you want to proceed with the dragon since you're persuading it to not attack you? It's not going to attack you. Do you want to leave, or do you want to try to move in deeper? He won't let you take his chest, but he'll let you leave, or he might talk to you about
Yeah, we can just
information.
Oh, that's.
I ask if the rats frequently bother him?
The rats have learned to stay away, but they are disgusting. Not very good meat. They like to dump their bodies in the river and let them flow to me. Keeps me from hunting.
Alright, after that persuasion, the awesome persuasion by Use, is he neutral towards us now, where he may be okay with a conversation? Or is he like...
Alright, so skill challenges, you have to have 3 successes before you get 3 failures. Tops, Rue, Datic, Jax, and Use all rolled success. So you got 5 successes, 0 failures. So you pass the skill challenge and Cave Dragon's not hostile towards you.
Alright,
Hey, what's Jevido's last name?
Pennywink.
Pennywinkle.
Alright, I'm gonna change my name to like Lady Pennywinkle.
I mean, that is your name, so...
But, can I just ask him if he's alright with the rat meat, or if you prefer to go out hunting?
It sustains.
Doesn't really look goes out much.
With your animal handlings and your survival checks and stuff, you know that the cave dragon only lives he lives underground. He wouldn't venture out up top, but he would burrow deeper if he had to find meat if his source was gone.
Do you know more about this cave? How deep it goes?
It's a very large cave. There's many more rats the deeper you go. Bigger.
Oh, mighty dragon, I must ask, why would such a great creature such as yourself share your home with these foul creatures?
It's an easy meal.
Why haven't you chased them out of here?
It's an easy meal.
An easy meal, but not a very good one, like you said before.
I think your kind sometimes is too ambitious and overextends what they need. If your needs are met, why would you leave?
Do you know more about
That's fair.
the leader for the rats?
He is not from here. He was... Before he came, the rats were more docile. They would not leave, but they also would not feed me as much. Since he has come, and the rats have become more aggressive, but then I also eat better.
And do you know any weakness of it? of their leader.
I've never faced him in combat.
Now these rats that have been about, they've been tainting the lands outside of these caves, affecting the food that you surely could enjoy much more than what they offer you. Perhaps we could strike up a deal. I'm sure you've had goat before, maybe some cows. I'm sure they're much tastier than what these guys have to offer you.
What is a goat and what is a cow?
Or perhaps a horse. I'm sure you've had a horse.
He's a
They don't
cave dragon.
go above ground.
What
much
is
there,
this?
Well, they bring down bodies. What else are they gonna offer them?
Do we still have that meat?
Yeah.
What does the horse look like?
It's like a really big dog. Next question. What is a dog?
I think I've had something like that before. Usually what they send down the river is wet and decomposing, but makes a meal.
Yeah. Do we have that purple worm meat on us still?
I think so.
Whoever has a bag of holding.
I do. But I don't know if I put it back in there. I don't know if we actually like said grabbed it up or not.
I think we had what?
50. It was 50.
pounds and then something like that, and I've been freezing it when I can.
Mm-hmm.
Get it out, offer.
We can offer some too, yeah. But what are we trying to gain from it?
We can offer him a much better menu if he helps us take out these Skaven and give us more information on that.
I think he knows much. He's like he just sits here, eats shit that comes down the river. Kind of like you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
It's true.
I honestly, I just don't want to carry around this meat forever.
This is a
Freezing it, but there's only so long you can contain or keep it fresh.
I'll definitely take it. He's just a part of the ecosystem down here. Make an intelligence check, someone. If you can put together why the cave dragon and the rats are living in harmony.
True. You're the smartest, dumbest
Just 'cause
person
I
here.
It's because I have high intelligence. Nope, it lies.
There you go. See?
Yeah, realign.
With the 21,
Usually get them really low.
I was pretty something.
Right, he's just a creature that's surviving.
He is a creature that has no eyes, living with rats that inflict blindness.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's really it.
Is he like helping so that they don't pollute the other water and get out of here? So he eats them before they get out there, so he's good for them? Yay!
And he's just hungry.
Yeah, no, that's it.
But you guys passed skill challenge, so you can walk away if you want to fight him.
Alright,
Keep on
let's
going.
go.
Maybe we'll send some shit down the river for you.
That would be much appreciated.
But we really should get rid of that meat, I'm not gonna lie. We've had it for like a week.
Alright, give it to him.
Throw it.
He dives in the water and pops up next to you. And gives a
Panting like a dog.
he gives a large sniff.
Oh, Jesus!
Now back to what I said before. This is what chicken tastes like. No, I'm just-
Purple worm. I smell it. I've had it.
Do you have anything to give us if we give you the purple worm?
I think we can make a deal. Waits here. He dives in the water. Goes into his treasure hoard. Goes back. And in his small hand, it's almost like a T-Rex hands that are under his wings, he's holding a let me post it. Holding a potion of gaseous form. Give me the meat and you can have this.
Sounds like use.
I'm fine with it.
He drops the potion, and then he just bends down and
Alright, who wants it?
floating back through the water. He turns his head. Close the door. Do not come back unless you have more offerings.
Bye, Greg, too.
I'll grab the potion.
Yeah, and I'll shut the door.
So if you want to skip the Fomorian and the giant, you guys can go down the path that's down here, which will take you to the next section of the cave. The almost a 400-foot corridor walkway that you guys will be walking down.
Sounds good to me.
Want to run away from them? Or not run away, but go away from them?
Yeah, I think we can always fight them later, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as the dragon. Greg, too.
We're not here for them.
Greg too shall survive.
You guys are
Help, I'm blind.
As they're walking through the corridor for some time, eventually up ahead, right around this corner, as you guys are walking, you hear what sounds like a roar, and then brats in there. It sounds like a fight is broken out, and you guys start to jog down the corridor some ways. And then it sounds like you hear the last thrust of some weapon, and you hear and then you hear the heavy panting of something. As you guys turn the corner, you see 3 dead Skaven. You also see what looks to be a very large bear-like warrior holding a 2-handed halberd. He looks to be injured as he just fought off these Skaven. And he looks like this. He turns,
You guys want to talk to
he
him?
looks over at you guys as you peer around the corners. He sees Rin walking toward him. And as you guys are walking into this room, you notice that the flight of stairs leads up to a large, great stone double door. And there is a writing on the door, and it says, "You enter the hall of Skalmad, the Horned King, scourge of Hollybrook. None escape his gaze."